Hey everyone, so there is some more information about Adventure Awaits. I am so excited. So previously I looked on the EA app for more information and there was nothing there. And then I believe like around the time when the gameplay trailer dropped, they went ahead and added more info on the EA app. So we're going to be looking through it together today. For some reason, the descriptions on the EA app are usually my favorite. I love how they break it down into different categories and I feel like we get to learn the most. There will definitely be some things that are probably repeated from the other descriptions, but I just feel like overall, it kind of compiles everything together so perfectly. If you plan on purchasing The Sims 4 Adventure Awaits or any of the Sims 4 packs, you can use my code Fantasia on the EA app or thesims.com. This does directly support me and the channel, so I just want to say thank you guys so much if you use my code. So let's go ahead and jump on in. So over on the EA app, of course, here's the page. And then if you scroll down, all the information is here now. So initially it was just this and I was like, oh, that's weird. But now they added it in. So we have adventures, childhood fun, recreation, and the world. So of course, we're going to start within the first category and we have getaways, custom venues, and rules. So schedule time to recharge. Use the getaway planner to design experiences away from home. Choose when the getaway will start, how long it will last, a lot for it to take place on, and what Sims will do. Getaways last multiple days and are great for meeting new people. There are 3 getaways already available. Camp Gibby Gibby is a sleepaway camp for kids. Revive and Thrive is a fitness retreat where Sims can both relax and exercise, and Love Highland is a romantic spot where love and competition are in the air. So next we have custom venues, and I feel like custom venues are what a lot of people want to learn more about. So here it says create and customize. Choose custom venues from the drop down in build mode and create the exact spot that you want. Build it, decorate it, and decide what activities and roles, example, camp counselor or fitness instructor, are available. If starting from scratch feels intimidating, don't worry. There are options available which you can build from. You can also download custom venues other Simmers have shared to the gallery to use or edit. Custom venues can be created starting from build by mode or manage worlds. Okay, so I am really excited for the custom venues. Of course, I'm so pumped for the getaways and the pre-made ones look so much fun, but I feel like long-term gameplay, I am going to be even more excited for the custom venues. I have been seeing people come up with so many cool ideas already and they don't even have their hands on the pack yet. So I can't wait to see what ends up being uploaded to the gallery. I feel like the gallery is about to get a whole upgrade in terms of fun lots to download. So that's going to be really exciting too. And you guys, we already know you can create a bed and breakfast. And then you can, do custom venues from your home. So then it's like another way to make money, but then not exactly like businesses and hobbies. I feel like it's more, I don't know, because you can just like set it all up for what you want the Sims to do and you can eat. And then of course you can hire workers and stuff. So it's kind of like you can set something up and then your Sim's just making money for doing nothing, like pretty much. So that's like a cool idea, especially for like a busy mom or something. Maybe one side of the house is like a bed and breakfast. Or maybe there's like a separate house on the lot for the bed and breakfast. I don't know, but you could technically do hotels. Yeah, it won't be like this luxury. I mean, you could build a crazy luxury hotel, but I feel like it'll function better if it's more of like a motel, but you could do that because there's options for sleep and eat. And so you can kind of design it where the Sims are following a kind of routine that feels natural to what you'd see in a hotel. And you could absolutely, place motels that are from the gallery and then go ahead and change them and have them function as a custom venue, and it should be pretty simple. So that's going to also expand on gameplay so much. So I just had to talk about that. So next we have rules, add variety, competition, and more. Rules can deepen the getaway experience. There are 3 types: elimination, shuffle, and modifier. Elimination rules can be based on skill or relationship gains, or on your choice. In a fitness contest, the Sim with the least skill improvement is sent home at the end of each round. Shuffle rules randomize activities based on a preset pool. There are 6 modifier rules that apply special conditions, like love is in the air, makes romance bloom, and everyone hates each other, makes relationships fail. I am so excited for the drama when it comes to this. This is another thing. It just feels so separate from like the traditional getaways that you would think of. Like, I'm so glad they added that in. Like, I truly feel like this is the everything pack. I feel like there's no no limitations here. Whereas with hotels, like, yeah, cool. It would have been really awesome to just get a full hotels pack, which who knows, that could still happen, where it's set up kind of like The Sims 3 and there's like full-on resorts, and maybe they're gonna do like big hotels. They kind of maybe work like city living apartments or something, like high rise. I don't know. And then like your Sims can stay on the top floor or whatever. I have no idea. Maybe they'll do something like that. But I do think this is expanding on the game as a whole more and giving you so many endless possibilities that you can do. You could be so beyond creative with this. And you know, it's not just about getaways and it's not just about creating like these competitions. It's also about setting like a reoccurring thing to have the kids go see grandma every weekend. You can do that because there's the reoccurring thing. And there's just like so many little things you could do. You could even use this to kind of set up like a schedule for your sim. Like they go work out every morning, and that may seem silly to make a like getaway for, but because of the way the system works, you can really do that. You can just set it up as reoccurring and have like a time slot where your sim goes and works out, and you can set it to the lot you want and all of that. Like I just feel like it can make your gameplay so organized if you want it to, or you can use it in a vacation way, of course a competition way. It's just like so many different options you can do. People were even mentioning you could make a school for the kids, because of course there's high school years, but we don't have an option to follow our kids to school, and you could really do that if you want to. And some people really want a system that's actually built in the game where, you know, the Sims are actually listening and functioning how they should. And there's so many different activities that, yeah, you could make a school and you could make a daycare and it would actually function correctly. So that's amazing. So next up we have childhood fun, meaningful moments. This is something I am so excited about. Grow up meaningfully. Child Sims can have formative moments that provide lifelong benefits. There are 4 types of formative moment challenges: inquisitiveness, social independence, and adventure. A child might take on a social challenge like be a joker, and then advance faster as an entertainer when they grow up. Sims can also have long-term childhood sentiments about people they know, which may change over time. For example, they may pull a prank they find funny as a kid, then feel guilty and apologize as an adult. See, this is amazing, and this is just mentioning a few things, you guys. To me, this feels so realistic. I don't know, like there is so many things you'll do as a kid that, you know, at that current moment, it was just funny to you. You grow up, you feel really bad about it. Like, I love that they thought of that. And I do really like that, you know, things that happen as a kid can change and shape who they are as an adult. Like we did get to see one in the trailer, and now we get to hear about another one here about advancing faster as an entertainer when they grow up, if they were like a joker as a kid. And I love that. Like, that's so cute. So playtime, enjoy new games and more. Child Sims can play 2 classic games, hide and seek and rock, paper, scissors. Kids with the new Scrappy trait may get competitive. Wait, Scrappy trait? Okay, this is the first I'm hearing about this. Wait a minute. I thought the trait we were getting was just competitive. Is Scrappy like just for the kids? Hold on. Like now I have questions. Kids can also play on modular playgrounds, which you can set up however you like. There is also a new childhood aspiration, cool kid on the block. Okay, I knew about that one. There's a Scrappy trait. Has this been talked about at all? I need to know, you guys. Like, I don't know if this was talked about at all in any Q&As that they've had. I also was thinking about going over some of the Q&As. There was some public Q&As that were done about the pack, and I don't even know yet if there has been information answered that has not been revealed, as in like trailers or pack descriptions. I haven't even looked yet. So next we have the imaginary friends, meet dolls with big personalities. There are 4 imaginary friend dolls. I don't feel like we need to read this word by word because I do feel like this is what we just learned the most about. In the gameplay trailer, you know, it was literally this little dude narrating the whole trailer. So yeah, we already know goofball, competitive, creative, and evil are the 4 different personalities that you can have for the dolls. And it's going to affect what kind of activities it encourages its child sim friend to engage in. So you can name your imaginary friend, play with them, share their biggest feelings and secrets with them. Sims who have grown up can still turn to their childhood imaginary friend for comfort on occasion, or they can say goodbye forever. I like this too. This reminds me of some movies where you grow up. I don't even know what movies I'm thinking of, but there's movies like this out there. But I just like it. I feel like as a kid, you see your imaginary friend all the time. And then as you get older, maybe just in certain moments when you're going through a hard time, you can go to your imaginary friend, like literally as an adult. So I like that they added that in there because you would think they would just entirely remove them. So next we're going into the recreation category. We have new skills. So there are 4 new skills for both kids and grown-ups. Papercraft is about making toys like planes or cootie catchers, as well as decorations like origami cranes out of paper. Entomology is all about bugs. Sims can collect butterflies or even raise them from caterpillars. I am so excited about this. Being able to raise them from caterpillars is so cute and something I would have never expected either. And then diving will have Sims trying new jumps off the diving board. Sims are into archery will be able to bow fish at fishing spots. Oh, and they can even try to shoot apples off other Sims heads. So we're going to be able to catch fish in a different way. Okay, so we pretty much know about this stuff too, but this is the explore the water category. So if there's water, you can paddle on it in your new kayak. So you can improve your fitness skill while you're at it. Sims can even stand up and fish while in their boats. That is so cool. And then we have the water slide, the diving board, and then of course the aquatic woohoo. So I still can't believe they added that in. And then we have the get active. So this is talking about the new spin bikes and the free weights. And also kayaks are considered a way to work out. And of course, they're also available for the kids. And then pair your workout with a refreshing smoothie. Sims can use the new blender to make energizing smoothies, boosting protein smoothies. And Sims who are extra keen about getting pumped can even add meat. Okay, ew. Oh my god, side effects may include vomiting, but most smoothies are yummy and beneficial, we swear. Oh my god, okay, I've been wanting to learn more about the smoothies, so now we know some things that we can make with the blender. So it's not just gonna be smoothies, it's not just gonna be protein, it's a mix of different things, so that's really exciting. And lastly, the world. Explore an adventurous world. The Wanderwood Wilds are an overgrown wilderness that are perfect for indulging your inner explorer. Okay, yeah, we saw that in the trailer, which can even spout lava. I'm really excited to see that in-game, as well as an old Firewatch Tower and more. There's also Crystal Valley, where you can pan for something shiny or swim in an electric lagoon with neon jellyfish. I can't wait to do that. That's gonna feel so magical, and I'm really excited to be able to pan for shiny things in the water because I used to do that as a kid, and so that made me really happy. Oh, Sims are gonna also be able to kayak around in the Jellyfish Junction neighborhood. That's gonna look stunning. And there's a lonely lighthouse that we can visit. And then as for the new career, so we know that the new career is a park worker, and there's 2 different paths you can take. So your Sim will leave at set times, but they might not come home at the end of the day. They may be gone for up to 3 days. It's a big park. Park worker is a 10-level career that branches into park ranger and camp counselor paths. Sims can start this career path as teens, though they won't be able to advance beyond level 5 until they age up. Okay, hold on. I didn't realize this would be like this. That is so cool. I've been wanting more info on the career as well. So they can be gone for up to 3 days, which obviously makes sense if, you know, let's say you're a camp counselor and you're at camp with the kids. But like, so you won't know? Like, what if your Sim is in this career, you won't know when they're gonna come home? Huh. Okay, this is really interesting. And then I wonder like how much money they would make if they're gone for 3 days. And the fact that you can start this career path as a teen. But then I'm wondering, how does that work in terms of like going to school? And what if they're like stuck somewhere? I don't know. And then we have the entomology, catch those critters. Get into a skill that pairs perfectly with the new critter hunter aspiration. Oh, guys, I didn't know this was going to be an aspiration either. And then collect butterflies with the new butterfly net, study them, raise caterpillars, and more. If you're going for the aspiration, you might also want to collect fish and explore your love of critters with paper crafts or in other ways. Okay, cute. So I actually learned more details than I thought I would from this in-depth description. I knew that I would learn some things, but yeah, I feel like this is 100% the best description you can read out of all the things they've posted so far. This kind of just lets you know everything, and I feel like it's telling little bits and pieces that haven't been said in any of the blog posts or shown in the trailers. So let me know down below what's your favorite thing that you learned from all of these different categories. I also feel like this is going to expand a lot for people's forever save files. I know so many people are doing the forever save file thing right now, and I just think that this will be such a great addition for those save files. You'll be able to add so many different new lots. So you guys, with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up here. I hope you guys all enjoyed. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye, guys.
You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say